Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Right back to the fullback. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans. They'll try to run with their fullback. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, my God.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Saints.
I read them shrizzies.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
What the fuck you throwing it at?
He's got it.
Nigga, I'm like, bro, what the fuck you throwing it at? Bruh. Nah, them drinks we used to be throwing to the Brian Thomas.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
What the hell? Second.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hopefully today could be better than yesterday. We almost we went 4-0 and then we lost.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going to pick him next. Hey.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that'll work too, though.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Open man, left side. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Could smack the ball down.
Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he is going to
You
score.
put him right there. Yeah, you definitely put that nigga right there.
Touchdown. And
No,
that
you
just
ain't dropping the
adds to the
motherfucker.
start for this
Maybe
one.
I need to start
They
doing
walk
that.
down the field to get the touchdown, and
Go
then
right
the
there. Just click
defense
the
joins the offensive party.
Nah,
break.
it's automatically
Each
gonna put me
side
on
has
him
scored a
because I'm
touchdown
defense.
early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw
I just like
a
to do
worse
this. I don't
start
ever click on your
than
wide
this,
receiver.
Mike. I
You
mean, not only to
automatically
allow
gonna
the
get on the
opposing
ball.
team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm like, bruh. I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? These is like,
1st and 10.
One of those games off of them shit, bro. I'm like, bro. Yeah, that one had me tight, bro. I dropped 3 joints on that one drive. Bro, I knew he was going to score.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Yeah, I had to put him back out there, Vanderbilt. He was size. I had that nigga playing deep tackle.
1 quarter in the books.
I had to play deep tackle.
The Saints out on top.
He wasn't doing spit in the middle. So I just got good.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
Because that's why I thought you were throwing it to me. I thought you were throwing it to me. tried to press me. I just ran right past it.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, you can throw.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
And
that
he
ball
lead
went
him. He lucky
too
as
far.
hell.
Maybe
You would have been
too
through that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I would have
Incomplete.
dunked on this kid, man. Nah, we was one-on-one, bro. I was just gonna cook him. It was one-on-one. It was just me and him. We would have threw that shit out. It was just a 50-50. Living with that.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. The motion man is Johnson. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. In trouble, and down he goes. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that'll set up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. 3rd and 6. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
If he wouldn't have got it, you could have called the timeout.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They face second down and 7. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up, and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
No help from those last two runs. It is 3rd and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And he'll be brought down on what will be... Here's a 2nd and 6. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. They'll throw out of the gun. He connects with St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Second and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right to the end zone, it's intercepted.
That's the safety, Jesse Bates. He gets free. Inside the 20. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
3rd down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. To the ground, a 1st down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He's going to run it, and he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. The motion man is Nakua. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. The motion man is Nakua. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Cole Kmet, touchdown, New Orleans. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's not going to know the score either.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Lions first down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Throwing now on first and 10. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Saints. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. Again, working deep downfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field. First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Holtz, we're getting set for kickoff, and here, partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. That play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap. They'll look to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls
into space, and he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown, touchdown Las Vegas. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown, New Orleans. The extra point is up and through. And the Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even. 1st and 10. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We're back to New Orleans after this. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Vegas. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll set up, and this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Throwing now on 3rd and long. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Now a 3rd and 2. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looked like defense got a head start there. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. The motion man is Johnson. Back to the air one more time. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Saints now gonna try a field goal here. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And they'll scoop it up and take it the other way for a touchdown. A sudden turn of events. They come out of the locker room trailing. They come on the field, and they take the lead, Greg.
Yeah, you find yourself trailing at half, Mike. You talk about coming out. Hey, let's get the ball back on offense. Let's figure out a way to take this game over. And what do you do on the ensuing kickoff? You force a big fumble, scoop, score, and now you find yourself back on top.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Vegas. Back to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it just past their 25.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. Taken in by Gesicki. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
No skill at all.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
No skill. He ain't got no skill.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Sad.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A nice gain out of that position, Mike, that we don't typically see get a lot of carries anymore. I'm a big fan of any offense that still recognizes the usefulness of that fullback position. Work him in every now and then as a ball carrier, and you can see it pay off.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. The motion man is Johnson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, get up out of here. Appreciate you. Get up out of here. Clutch stops on his ass. What the fuck is he talking about? He said no user picks on God. Ronnie Lott got user pick on your dumb ass. Shut up. On God, the quarterback Green got a user pick on Ronnie Lott. So shut up.
Yeah, check the film. Got the bread before you talk shit. Talk shit with the bread in there.
And guess what? No user picks, that's even worse. You throwing yicks to the AI. You just throwing Stevies. You just throwing it. Thinking you gonna get bailed out. Get your shit picked up by the AI talking about no user picks. That's even worse. That's you throwing picks to the AI, bruh. You can't cook the AI?
The last bit wasn't safety, misses assignment. And then it rained on the Sunday.
Okay, Sonny. Okay, Sonny. Sonny, guess what? Guess what happened, Sonny? You press X the whole game. Recent plays, you press X and ran the same play and expected to win. You expected to win without playing the game for real. So I don't give a fuck about no user picks and all that. You ran one play the whole game. The whole fucking game. So shut up. I hope this y'all again. You gonna spam that same dumbass play the whole game, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The big fella, Quinnen Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. 3rd and long. The motion man is Nakua. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The Saints will punt this one away as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
I don't know what's up with him. This dude right here is shit like garbage.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
You got like talking
Last
crazy.
play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They send a receiver in motion left. Play clock
I got
has
this boy in
expired.
shambles right
We're
here.
not going to get
He's
this one
scared.
off
He getting
on
delayed
top.
game and shit. He's not sure what play to call.
Slot receiver headed right. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. They'll motion over Metcalf. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. 14 yards on that pass play.
They all running the same play, bro. Like they robots, bro. It's like it's a specific play.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Running the same play the whole fucking game.
2nd and 7. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better control.
That is intercepted. Big opening up the middle.
We ain't getting exposed. We don't get exposed, Nate. We do the exposing.
And the defense comes up with the
do
first
the
points of this
exposing. We
one.
don't get
It is a
exposed,
pick
boy.
6 to make it a 6-0
Really
lead.
got skill.
We talked all week. Which
See that
offense
click
was
on
gonna
right
be
there?
able to strike first and play with the
Defense
lead.
lock
The
shit up.
defense, they had other plans. They're able
He
to
could
put
punt
the
the
first
ball
points
because he
on
know
the
his defense
board
gonna lock
by
shit up, bro. And he
capitalizing
was
with
cooking
that
y'all.
pick
You see
six.
that last pass? Y'all quit
The
off that
extra
last pass
point
he did.
is
He
good.
was wide open.
The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So after 1, the Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll bring this up to the 22. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
What are you talking about? Get up out of here.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
You do the exposure, baby.
Slot man in motion right.
That's his pick.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Lions
They should
first
give you
down.
one challenge a month, though. I'm going to keep saying that until they do that. They should give you
Motion man set right.
You're going to keep running the same play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans. After this, we'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Oh, he caught that!
And completed. And
Oh,
he'll be
yeah.
taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. They're knocking on the door here, first and goal.
Man, it's
At
like
the very
when
least,
you got
got to
those
come away
running
with some
backs, them
points.
niggas always fumbling, bro. Hey, you got the running
Ball
back.
right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. They send him right out of the slot.
Oh, they see it, bro. Go ahead and get him the motherfucking touchdown, man.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't an...
And he will take this one across into the end zone.
I knew it was. I knew that shit was gonna happen, bro. I should have put a
Now the
foul,
try
bro.
here
That shit
for the
garbage,
point after.
bro. Nigga threw a pick. Oh, nigga dropping interception.
He gets it to go, and the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece.
Nigga dropped the interception, then the nigga dropped the tip there too.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
That shit not supposed to happen. I think that's on me, though. I'm knowing this nigga gonna do that. I'm knowing he's gonna do that.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw on the run is complete.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man is Nakua. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And the score remains tied at 7. Coach, thank you. Here on the to the
garbage.
Second half.
Nigga,
Could not ask for more from that first half. all even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Imagine Mr. Matt. Imagine thinking you got all the IQ. Like, yeah, I'm going to just run it. I'm going to run it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Go!
Bring this one back.
Let go!
Dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
Yeah.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game.
And this one is blocked. A big hole.
Extra. I like you celebrating.
And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block
then he ain't get
extra
tackled. All
point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
He's celebrating this shit. And you just do it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
Wow.
And he'll be brought down.
Man, they got to let a nigga lay out for that. You hear me? Yeah, dive animation.
Back to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. It is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is hard. Down the field, he's got it.
Stay with him, bro. Once you get them, you gotta stay with them.
Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work.
And Simmons wasn't even active with
down
the other
behind the
player
line.
D-top. He like, my other D-top.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mark. You want to play quarterback at this level, You better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, it's the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. That big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The motion man is Johnson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. They'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
Now it is 1st and goal. So this one, a win for the Saints. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is The direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. The motion man is Nakua. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now from the gun. This one taken in by Hyatt. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 26 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Now they'll set up to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion over Metcalf. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw out of the gun. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll motion over Metcalf. Quick throw, taken in. 1:58 to go in the 1st half of play. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, He's been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. The motion man is Nakua. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This pass deflected and caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. The motion man is Nakua. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and 10. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll check this down to the running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll motion over Metcalf. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Back to the air one more time. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Saints.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run now with Okoye. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Okoye, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own idea.
Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up. A live ball. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. So after all that, it's just your everyday 6-2 ball game.
And let's think about how important that can turn out to be, because remember, it's not just a 2-point swing. It's a 3-point swing. I'm just wondering, you think they can load the bases and hit a home run and tie it up?
Well, I was going to ask you, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a 6-2 score in football.
Me either. I've been racking my brain on that one. 6-2? Not often.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
Young. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Young will set to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
79 Broncos. Go.
Young to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now here's Young. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 40 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Jason Elam on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it now 9-6. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
In motion, the tight end. Now it's locked. Pass complete there to Nakua. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Back to throw. Luck. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is locked. That is incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Luck throwing again. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On fourth down, Locke. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. After one, our score 9-6. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Locke. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jeffrey Simmons forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Locke. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. In motion right here comes Johnson. Now Locke. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the gun, here's Locke. Buying time to his left. Runs through the contact. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 3rd and 4. Luck now to throw. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Here's Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4.8 40.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Here's Locke. He's got it. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now Jason Elam for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Elam's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
Ready. 18 Rattler. Ready. Let go.
Final play of the half, Young. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Young to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Okay,
after
ready?
the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcat.
Now Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Ready,
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
ready.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
To throw, Young. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Young now. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here we go.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Young. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Ready.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Young working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Elam able to put this one through. And they will take the lead here at 12-9. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the 4th, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Love. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is caught inside the 5.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
Here's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To throw is Locke. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Andre Johnson taking it in. And the Saints have taken a 4th quarter lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
This time, the extra point up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Young to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Shut up.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what?
Come on.
They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Go.
Now Young. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
18 rattler. 18 rattler. Ready?
Here's Young. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Let go.
Young to throw. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Now 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Young. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Luck now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with first and goal from very short range.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Flushed out right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Let's go.
One last shot for Young. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us south of the border to the vibrant capital of Mexico City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? that's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And we are underway from Mexico City. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. They will look to throw. Montana. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Montana. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now Montana. Catch is made by Metcalf. And the Jags are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Okoye. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on 1st down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Luck now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play out.
They snap it to Locke. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Montana to throw. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. To throw is Montana. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Montana. His throw incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the 1st half.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the gun, here's Locke. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Andre Johnson, 45 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Jason Elam on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Shotgun. Here's Montana. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. In trouble, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second and long.
Montana. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
Now it's locked. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turf, and the defense is celebrating second and long.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that flag accepted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a carry for Okoye. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Locke. And this is caught at the 20. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Cole Kmet, 58 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And that one obviously worked out, but it's one where you kind of hold your breath because he was sitting there waiting to take a hit as he threw that ball downfield.
And this is the NFL. You're going to be tested a lot as a guy throwing the football. Will you stand in there, take the hit, and deliver downfield? And when you do it consistently, your offensive line loves you. Your receivers love you. Everyone does their job to the utmost because they have that kind of confidence in you, and they know that you've shown some toughness, and that's what he exhibited there.
But your body hates you.
No, your body's not real thrilled about the whole thing, but ice packs all around for the QB.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball
to the right side and intercepted.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it. Here's Okoye.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The tackle by Brian Dawkins.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the give, this is their fullback. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Elam's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
One quarter remains in this divisional round matchup. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA.
Second and 9.
Again to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. He sets to fire deep. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run with their fullback. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now a carry here for their fullback. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll run now with Okoye. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point.
Now a hit and lost the football. It's out. And the Jags grab it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2.
Montana will throw for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?